the Minnesota Vikings.
Ooh.
So the Minnesota Vikings finished. Who else is prepared to have this division be the weirdest division that we've ever previewed so far?
Every team in this division had a winning record last year.
I suggest that will change. So here we go. The Vikings finished last season with a 9-8 record, but somehow finished in third place in this division. Who'd finish in fourth? Detroit, because why not? The Vikings, Kevin O'Connell is their head coach. I believe his fourth or fifth season as a head coach of the Vikings.
He's been there 4 years.
He's been 4 years. So it was his fifth season as a head coach of the Vikings. Key 4 additions. The Hobbit, Kyler Murray. Sorry, I had to. I should have said the Call of Duty Hobbit, but whatever.
Oh, man.
Come on, that's a fun joke.
It is.
Jawan Jennings, Johnny Hecker, because punters are people too. Shout out Rich Eisen. And linebacker Jamal Adams.
Oh, I forgot he signed with them.
He signed with the Vikings as a linebacker. Which is hilarious because that was why he was released from the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to be a linebacker. Now he's been a linebacker for 2 different teams. So suck it. Anyway. So fun little tale of story times for you guys. Oh, Jesus. Key departures, Harrison Smith, free agent.
Yeah.
Jalen Naylor, wide receiver, he goes to the Raiders. Jonathan Allen goes to the Bengals, and Javon Hargrave, ironically enough, goes to Green Bay because we're previewing the North. Do we all have Caleb Banks as our key rookie?
Yes, Caleb Banks is who I have, yes.
Correct.
All right. Team MVP. I feel like someone's going to take J.J. McCarthy.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. All right.
Don't do it.
You guys remember how J.J. McCarthy was ranked as like the number 2 right quarterback in his class one time?
Oh, man.
For God's sakes, it's Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that's the JJ that it's got to be.
I thought, okay.
All right.
Don't scare us like that.
All right. Dustin, who are your key 4 additions and key 4 departures?
All right. Key 4 additions. You hit the nail on the head. But first, before we get there, I just want to say briefly about Kevin O'Connell because I'm bringing it together here, folks. That my preview has a theme for the Vikings. Kevin O'Connell, great head coach. He has rehabilitated multiple players, specifically quarterbacks. Listen to this roster. Josh Dobbs, one Sam Darnold, because Sam Darnold credited Brock Purdy and the Niners, but also Kevin O'Connell helped him with the Vikes. There's no question about that. Daniel Jones. It's no coincidence that Daniel Jones wanted to go there and chose a backup role for a year before when the Giants released him. And then he signed with the Colts and took off. I don't think there's a coincidence there. Will Murray be the latest? We'll talk about that later. But Kyler Murray, he's the key addition. One of my key additions. He's their starter. Say it with me. J.J. McCarthy is not beating Kyler Murray out for this job. Health is a question with Kyler Murray. He had 962 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions last year. You got to cut down that TD to interception ratio. But he was sacked 16 times in the short time that he played for Arizona last season. That O-line was and still is putrid. The other big addition, Jawan Jennings, 55 receptions, 643 yards, and 9 touchdowns. He was injured at some point on the Niners like everybody else last year, but I think he slots in at the wide receiver 2 role, possibly in this offense, possibly 3, because I think Jordan Addison is still there. The addition, Eric Wilson, he re-signed. This is a bit of a cheat, but he had 60 solo tackles and 6.5 sacks last year. They had to re-sign him. Defense was not the problem last year in Minnesota. They were a sneaky good unit. And the last key addition that I have is James Pierre, cornerback. This was one of their weaknesses on the team, but per Pro Football Focus, they rated him as the number 2 corner All of last year in 2025, he had 1 interception and 11 passes defended. What that means is they did not throw his way much. The departures, you mentioned them, Dan. Harrison Smith, he is not signed right now. Apparently, they want him back if he wants to come back. He has been the heart of their defense for a long time now. 37 solo tackles, 2 interceptions last year. He can still play. He will probably be going into the Hall of Fame. Jonathan Grenard, linebacker, 3 sacks, 19 tackles last year. Still a great pass rusher when healthy. That's the big caveat with him. They lost their center, Ryan Kelly, to retirement. He played at a high level last year. He only allowed 4 pressures and 1 sack in 329 snaps. He was his graded per Pro Football Focus. He was 4th out of 40 qualified centers the last year of his career. Pretty good. And the last one, you mentioned him, Dan, Jonathan Allen, 29 solo tackles, 3.5 sacks. They will miss him. Impact rookie, you mentioned him, Caleb Banks. If healthy, they have a need on the D-line after letting 2 of their starters go, Hargrove and Jonathan Allen. So they need some impact on the D-line. Apparently, this guy has the measurables to do that. And MVP, it's going to be Justin Jefferson. It has to be. And Kyler, learn from your time in Arizona. Make sure you get Jefferson the ball.
Please. Please, for the love of God. Kevin.
Okay, so you guys pretty much covered everything. I just want to throw a couple things in there. Kevin O'Connell, as you mentioned, 4 years. He won 13 games in 2022 and then 14 in 2024. I thought that last year that he won 9 games was the best coaching job ever.
Yeah.
Considering the way the way the quarterbacks and their offense was 14th in the NFC. That means there was 2 teams worse.
Yeah.
But somehow won 9 games. There's not a safer coach. Mike, our coach, safe, of course, but this guy he's going to be there a long time. This is an outstanding football coach right here, and be interested to see what he can do with Kyler Murray, because in the last couple of years, last year he played 5 games. Then the year before that, 17 good. Year before that, 8, and the year before that, 11.
Just gotta stay
So the
healthy.
key to him is to be on the field, and so don't need much more to say. Be on the field, and so you mentioned about Jennings. I bet San Francisco wishes they still had him
Yes.
on their team, given what's going on with their receiver room right now.
Mhm.
And you mentioned about Pierre. He played 14 games last year. That's the fewest games he's played in 6 years in the NFL.
Wow.
So you can mark him down as being going to be on the field in every game. Departures, I didn't really see a whole lot of impact departures. You mentioned them, but one guy I wanted to bring up, and that's Ryan Wright. Now, who's Ryan Wright? He was the punter.
Punters are people too, dang it.
Last year, went to New Orleans. Okay. He had a 77-yard punt last year.
Wow.
That's the longest punt in the NFL a year ago. And I would make the argument this guy, given the offense or the non-offense, was the team MVP a year ago. And he's gone.
Punters,
So
baby.
that's big. And I'm with you on Banks and JJ, the right JJ, of course, had 2 touchdowns. That's all he had last year. And
Crazy.
Man.
if you have a quarterback that turns Justin Jefferson into a mortal being, then you need to step away from the field. And that's exactly what happened. Because the year before that, 103 catches for 1,533 yards and 10 touchdowns.
We're also forgetting one other player, and that's Carson Wentz. He's here on the Vikings.
Well,
He's another free agent acquisition that they brought in.
Yeah, he re-signed. He
That's right.
re-signed
Signed with the Vikings.
That
Yes.
was the thing. You hit the nail on the head, Dan, because I was going to bring this up, and I was just about to say this is not meant to be a slight against JJ McCarthy. I hope that he can figure it out. But here's the thing: when your own team decides to bring back Carson Wentz to re-sign him, that to me speaks volumes about how they feel where JJ McCarthy is, because not only did they bring in
his
Kyler,
development has not been great.
yeah, but they're bringing in Carson as another safety net in case of injury. Because to me, re-signing Carson thinks that they don't even think that JJ could be the backup if something happens to Kyler. So this
Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong, but JJ McCarthy was the rawest of raw projects coming out of Michigan, right?
Absolutely.
He was such a raw project coming out of Michigan because
they were a running program,
and he was
and he
carried by that
didn't
defense.
have to throw. He didn't have to throw to win the game.
No, he didn't. But because the NFL draft, cesspool loves to over infatuate about quarterbacks because, oh my God, he won so many games with Michigan. Like, okay, cool, good for you.
Plus, you have to remember he had a pro coach as his head coach.
Yeah. You
So
know who else won a lot of games with Michigan?
who was that?
Who was the quarterback before him?
Quarterback before JJ McCarthy. Oh, I'm trying to think.
Who was the starting quarterback before JJ McCarthy? Do you want to take a guess?
Oh man, I'm bad.
The only starting quarterback I can mention from them would be Tom Brady, and that's 19 what?
Yeah. Drew Henson also in front of Tom Brady there. Let's see. Yankee third baseman Drew Henson, one-time Dallas Cowboy quarterback
Cade McNamara.
Oh man, I forgot about old Cade.
Yep. And
Who knows what he's involved with right now? So
you know who else won more games than him? Shea Patterson.
I don't.
You want to talk about quarterbacks that have been above average or about just about average? Look at Michigan's entire quarterback history, with the exception of Tom Brady.
Yeah,
that's it. It's been average.
Yeah.
It's average because they don't like. Michigan does not develop quarterbacks. They develop defense, but they do not develop quarterbacks. They don't. They don't. They flat out don't.
Because they don't have to.
Yeah, because they don't have to. Because their defenses are so freaking good since the 50s. You don't have to.
Man.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think JJ McCarthy's development has not been great.
No.
It's been well advertised.
Yeah, one black mark on Kevin O'Connell has got to be JJ.
I don't think it was him. I think it was the previous general manager.
I think so too.
That was
and sometimes when you can shine up a turd, but it's still a turd in the end. So
yeah. And that was, if the reports are to be believed, when that GM got let go, it was partially because Kevin O'Connell wanted Sam Darnold on the Vikings, and a lot of the locker room wanted Sam back. And apparently,
won 14 games.
Yes, and apparently it was the GM's decision to be like, we're going with JJ.
Well, no kidding, because they traded him to get him.
Yeah, and
which is stupid.
That GM doesn't have a job anymore.
That's right.
There you go. Joke's on you. Anyway,
so the over under is 8.5 for Minnesota.
Dustin.
Oh man. Okay, people are gonna, but I think Kevin O'Connell's gonna work some magic with Kyler Murray. I think Justin Jefferson has a big season coming. The only question mark for me on the Vikings is running back. I have them winning 11 games, 11 and 6, 11 and 6. They're gonna turn it around a little bit.
Kevin.
Well, I'm going over the 8.5 because that's what Kevin O'Connell does. They're not going to go quite with. I echo your concern with the running game.
Oh, jeez.
And that's what's going to cause me. I'm going to say they're going to win 9 games again. And just because Kyler Murray, you can't trust him. And so 9 wins is what they do in Minnesota, and that's where I'm going. 9 wins with him.
I'm going to shock the both of you.
Okay.
This is going to be the musical chairs of quarterbacks. Kevin O'Connell's job is safe. I want to be
Absolutely
clear.
safe.
Kevin O'Connell's job has been safe for 3 years. Good God, this team is. I think they win 5 games.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Well,
their defense is better than you realize.
The defense is
defense
better.
was third in the NFC.
The defense is better. The defense is really, really good. It's the rest of the team that I'm like, okay. If JJ McCarthy ends up, I could be horribly wrong.
That's if he starts, take everything I said, throw it out the window.
I'm going to counter that point by saying, if JJ develops into just about average, they're a playoff team. They're a playoff team.
Yeah, don't bet the house on that though.
However, if you have to go to all 3 of those quarterbacks in a revolving door of stupidity in that locker room, it's going to be a mess. Again, Kevin O'Connell's job is safe. Kevin appreciates Kevin's around here.
That's right. Absolutely.
There we go. But I don't see how. I hope to God I'm wrong, but I don't see how Minnesota makes the playoffs this season. I don't see it.
I don't see them making the playoffs. They're going to have a winning record, but no playoffs for Minnesota this year.
I'm out on the branch. I just have a feeling about Kevin O'Connell's going to figure something out.
You have them winning the NFC North, do you?
I don't have them winning the NFC
Thank God.
North.
I'm so proud of you.
All right.